Hey there, and welcome back to Jerry's Mod. Today's a glorious day. Glorious day. Because today I will be constructificating the greatest tank of all time. Yes, let's begin. Um, I'm not sure how effective this tank will be, but the T90 is a formidable option for a tank. Now, remember what we did last episode. We constructed our tank so that way it will hover like it's some kind of giant cannon death machine. It's beautiful. Now, in order to get it to do so, I must install some headlights. I mean taillights. Yeah, but it's practically the same thing. All I have to do is install a row of these in the back, and then this will begin our adventure towards victory. Buttons have been pressed, and tank is ready to go. Now, the problem is that you need a lot of these to actually get it in the air. And so, if I install more of these taillights, I will be getting closer to my goal. Press the 9 button. Again. Press the 6 button. Press the 9 button. Press the 6 button. Press the 9 button. And this is not doing its thing. The 6 button did it. The 9 button ain't doing its thing. These things ain't flying nowhere. What about there? Right? That's putting them in there. That's putting them in there. That's good. Press the 9 key. And as you can see, they are actually trying to fly away. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. That's it. I'm hitting the right key now. Oh, yes. Beautiful. My tank is basically completed almost. Kind of, sort of. I just need to press the 6 key so I can land. Actually, let me press the 3 key. So, here's what's going to happen now. I'm going to go ahead and put 2 of these on the front just because. Just in case I want to actually have it like a tank. I kind of want to actually have it like a tank instead of like a stupid orbital cannon thing. So it's going to be slightly like a tank, but if a tank could kind of lean downwards, right? That's genius, right? That's the genius of it. See, that's a tank right there. That's a tank. That's a tank. That's spooky. That's spooky scary. You see that thing coming at you? You're doomed. You're doomed. These ones on the front must be reduced in weight. So we're going to have to reduce the weight of the front ones. So we're going to reduce them to like 3.5 and 9, the 6 key. Press the 6 key. Yes. Yes, and that's normal. That's totally normal, okay? That one that's spinning there is totally normal, okay? That is very regular. Press the 9 key. Press the 9 key. There we go. Now you can see my tank is now floating like a tank should. Perfect. This is the future. Wonderful. Now, so that's working, kinda. It's weird because there's these here, and if I use the remover tool, which I probably should not do right now, because it's at this height. There we go. Remove those things from existence. They're nice. Now, everybody knows that in order to get your tank to move, you need to have thrusters. So that's what I'm going to add. I'm going to add the greatest thrusters of all time. We're going to add 100 of them to the bottom of the tank. It's hard because I have to do it in lines. So now my tank is trying to move, but it's not getting anywhere because it needs more. It needs more thrust. So it needs like 100 of these. Problem is, I don't know how many I can put on there. Just put a few on each side. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, it's getting places faster. It's just having problems with it. It needs more thrust. It needs more thrust again. Since I got one going down on that side, I need one going down on that side. You'd have another one like that. Boom. Okay, now it's starting to move. We're starting to get places with this. That's what I'm talking about. Now if I press the 9 key again, get it up higher off the ground. Dun 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 dun. This is not working very good. It's very slow. That's the problem with this tank. Is that it is too slow. Too slow to do the job that it needs to be doing. Because I need this thing to be fast. I need to be furious and angry. Press the 6 button again. I need to get back underneath the tank so I can do my job. So you see, we got all that done, but I need more of these. Like a lot more. That's too much thrust, and it's still not going nowhere. Yeah, I think we need to switch our tank out for something better. I mean, it's kind of moving, but it's not as fast as the Space Bradley was. The Space Bradley was the future, wasn't it? That thing was amazing. This thing sucks. This thing kind of sucks. Never mind. Actually, I take that back. If I press the W key, this thing is actually flying. That thing is going fast. It's got too many thrusters on it. Okay, yeah, see, that's what I mean. Bad. Does not work out too good. I need better speed. Okay, never mind. All of the tanks from that mod sucked. And so I have decided to go back to our previous plan of taking the T90 and turning it into the ultimate tank. As you can see, I will now just begin installing thrusters and everything I need to have installed on this thing to make it fly. So there should be no problem at all. Especially now that I know that this is perfect. Like, this angle here is perfect. That's what you're looking for when you're building the tank. That's right. Putting this angle in the back, perfect. I gotta be really careful though, because if I press the W key, this thing is gonna go flying. If I press the W key, this will go flying. And that's perfect. That's what it's supposed to do. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go like that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, this tank is going crazy. That's actually useful. That would be so useful, actually, to be able to change the direction of the tank like that. Do this and that, so you can aim the tank better. That's great. That's great right there. Holy crap. But that's the thing with modern tanks, is that they can actually do that with their suspension. It doesn't even require thrusters, but in Jerry's mod, you obviously can't do that. There we go. More thrust power. Yes. That is even more terrifying. More terrifying, more gooder. Yes. And then to remove this tank from existence, of course, I will just grab out the remover tool 5000. Just hit it with a few shots from this. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Okay, got it from existence. Time to add on my favorite piece of this puzzle, which is the hoverball. The hoverball is great, and it looks beautiful. Just shove one there, and you may need to make sure this is... Actually, put the 2.9s on the front, so that way it's amazing, right? Because remember, with this, put the smaller weight in the front, so that way it floats, like it leans, and then the higher weights go in the back, so that way it leans. Again, you want it to lean, because if it leans, that's good. If it doesn't lean, that's bad. You don't get to aim as good. You don't get to aim as good if it doesn't lean. So, remember, when you're building your space tank, make sure it lean. Otherwise, bad stuff happens. And that should be the trick right there. Yes. Now let me jump inside this tank. Oh, I can't get inside my tank. Oh, I can't get inside my tank anymore. Wait, how do you get inside this thing? I can't get inside the tank. What the? That works, but why can't I not get in? That is ridiculous. Holy crap. All I need to do is place a bunch of these on level. But I need to actually put this thing on the ground like this, so I can get inside and test it out. Give it a test drive. Yes, yes. It's weird that this is not working. Like, this thing is like acting strange. Put a few more of these 10s on the back, just to make it good. Alright, that should be 20 versus the front ones, which should give me a nice amount of lift, so it's angled down. No, it didn't. It failed. It failed miserably. That is what I'm looking for right there. Press the 9 key. And does it hold? No, it does not. That's a... Oh. Oh my. This thing is actually terrifying. Because when you're next to this thing, it's literally, you have this flying around. If I do this, it can still kind of fly, but it can't really fly as much. So that's good. Oh. Oh dear. See, it's trying to throw me off. It's trying to throw me off. I need to get inside, think. It's hard to do on this thing. But it is possible. I guarantee it is. Let me just press the V key so I can get up here. And no-clip my way on top of the tank. Where I can then press the correct key to get inside the tank. And then try it out. Oh my gosh. Oh, yes. Maximum terror has been achieved with this new vehicle. The Space T90. Oh my goodness. Bang! This thing would be terrifying. This is honestly even more terrifying than the other thing. This is more terrifying than the other thing could ever be. Holy crap. But I needed to be able to turn now, because otherwise this thing's useless. Okay, now that is even more impressive. Space Bradley for the win there. Oh my gosh. This isn't even the Space Bradley. This thing was a Space T90. Yes. Yes. No. Oh crap. Like I said, this thing is hard to get into. It's a pain. It is an absolute pain to get into this one. Because it's right at the center. And it's right under the front turret. So you have to get like really good at jumping and not accidentally hitting yourself with the tank. Because it's on the same keybind as the tank. So I'm going to have to press the V key again and do the thing again. So this is unfortunate, but it's got to be done this way. Yes. Now, press the button and take me to space. This is actually terrifying to drive. Holy crap. Or fly, I should say. Wow. It just requires a light tap. Just a light tap does the whole thing. Bang. Let me give it extra thrust in the front. I think that's what it needs. It needs like more thrusters on the front. So like I need to land. Like that's what I need to do. Ready, set, land. Oh. That's what happens when you get out of this vehicle. It does not like it when you get out of this vehicle. Press the reverse key. Now, add 2 thrusters on the front for good luck and great things. Yes. Do not be very careful with how you move around this thing, because this is a very scary thing. This thing's very scary. Yes, there we go. Just jump inside. Press the 9 button. We're going to the moon today. I just now realized that my tank actually cannot. Yeah, this is a problem. Again, this is a new issue that I'm just now having. Is that now we've got too much thrust on the front, and it's not staying stable. I think we got too much thrust on places and not enough thrust in other places. So it makes it hard to actually use. And also the hover is not enough on the front. So like it's not actually... Yeah, see that's the problem. That is the problem. That is the problem right there. I need to land. I need to do more maintenance on this thing. Oh. I think I have created the ultimate weapon. This is actually... That actually looks pretty cool. Doesn't need any lighting. It doesn't need anything at all. That's beautiful. Now, to make it more terrifying, we need to actually... Yeah, probably could do some stupid stuff with this. You see, the color of the sky is blue, usually. And if the color of this thing is also blue, then therefore, this will become basically invisible. If we make our tank invisible, what happens? Lots of good things can happen. Lots and lots of good things can happen. It's an invisible Space T90 now. You can't see it at all. In fact, if it all is invisible, then it is now the greatest weapon of all time. An invisible space tank. That is terrifying. That is I didn't think about that, but I can make things invisible. And the whole thing is invisible basically. You can't see a thing. You can't see a part of it. The whole thing is basically invisible. Oh, see a piece there. Bang, 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 bang. Sing some soda cans? Nope, not anymore. There ain't no soda can there. It is all just one invisible tank. And it's upside down, which makes it even better because now that it's upside down, that turret is oriented perfectly. So, all I have to do is grab out the duplication gun, and because I think this is basically done, it's better than the Space Bradley, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm just going to go ahead and take a shot at this thing. No, that's not what I want to do. Oh dear. Oh no. Remover. Get rid of that one. Okay. Give me the duplicator. Yes. I did not do any damage to the space tank. Perfect. Come back here, come back here, come back here. I need you to hurry up. We are going to go to space soon. Then all I have to do is save the dupe. Which I now have this thing. Invisible space tank. Press the button. Land. Alrighty. Now all I have to do is get inside of the tank. To give it one final test. That might be harder. Easier said than done, probably. Don't worry though, I'm like right next to the tank, so I can get to it. I just gotta do this. There we go. Perfect landing. Come here, tank. Come here, tank. Turn this way. It's like a reunion. The tank is trying to figure out how to come to me, though. Let me get inside. Let me get inside. Oh, invisible tank? This is terrifying. Terrifying indeed. For the enemy. Yes. This is hard to understand how terrifying this is to fly as well. It's like stupidly hard to fly. Oh! Imagine if you're like on the ground and you just happen to be doing your thing and then all of a sudden this tank is just up in the sky and it goes, oh crap, I see a bad guy down there. Bang. Boosh. Uh-oh. Bad guy spotted. Ruh-roh. Time to change the direction of my tank so I can go fire tank shell. Trouble is that it is very hard to shoot and fly this thing. When it's upside down. It's hard to shoot and fly. Bang! This is actually awesome. You have no idea how awesome this tank is now. This tank has become the most awesomest thing ever. And the thing is that from the ground, there's not even a tank there. That is a bunch of invisibility. So let's give that a shot. Let's test that out. Because oh, you can even stand on the roof. Great, but I am gonna just not do that. There we go. I landed perfectly. But from the ground, you can't even see there's a tank there. It's just invisible. It's a whole bunch of nothing. It's a whole bunch of invisibility. And that thing can be just flying around there in the sky and you wouldn't even know. Oh crap, it flipped over. It flipped over. Man, that thing is flying crazy. I love this thing. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's almost as if there's not even a tank there.